I don't know why. There it is. Okay. So it's my game capture hasn't been working. Alright, so what do we have to do on this character? Yeah, that's right. I remember now. Keep like the Path of Exile's instincts are like kicking in for this. Okay, I'll go with willpower, whatever. Do I have any aspects that would go on this? Nope. Sure don't. Oh yeah, yeah. Go this way. Alright. World boss spawning in fractured peaks. 13 minutes. Okay. What can I do in the meantime? How old is this Helltide? Doesn't say. Like, not much out on the map to do at the moment. This weird, like, lag and shit that's available. Pardon?
I can't do that here.
Yes, you copy-pasted my title into my chat. Good Good job. You want like a reward for that? I don't know what you, I don't know what you want. I don't know what your intent was. You don't know either? Well, at least we cleared that one up. Glad we really came to a solid conclusion. I was worried that we weren't going to. You know?
I'm a fool. I'm not ready.
Extremely powerful, chat. Don't even get it twisted. How are you, Spawn?
I'm asleep.
I'm alright. A little sleepy today because I literally didn't really sleep at all last night, so hanging in by a thread. Hanging on, hanging in. Blah, 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 blah.
It is done.
My shit's really laggy right now. I don't know why. What do you have for me? Helms and leg guards? Or rings? Thank you for nothing. You seem to be okay a lot lately. Care to explain yourself? I didn't get anything. Maybe someday you can upgrade to pretty okay. To me, it just sounds like you're trying to copy loops, like you look up to him or something. How true is that? Is he your hero? Is Loops your Enrique Iglesias?
I'm asleep.
Shit. How many more of these fucking assholes do I gotta kill? And why is it so laggy? Impale.
I'm a freak.
Another one. DJ Khaled. I need to remember to do upheaval first. No. Why would I use WASD? I don't need that shit. Why aren't you using WASD? Should be the questions you're asking. Purely superior movement tech. Tell you what, I will admit to WASD being good and being superior to mouse keyboard when you play the game. No. Point click.
I'm not ready.
Point click versus WASD. You know what the fuck I meant. Don't be a piece of shit, okay? Don't be the guy that no one likes. Again.
I'm a freak.
Guys. Never figured out how to not be? Just don't. But also, you know, when you tell someone you'll play a game with them, you should do it. You know? Be less of a turd. Shit.
I'm a freak. I'm a freak.
Christ. Dude, the game is so fucking laggy. I don't know what's going on. There will be a day you play. You know, I don't know that I can believe you. You've already broken my heart. You've already hurt me. Don't know that I'm gonna recover. I am surprised people are still playing this, though. Hold on. Edit. Oh, that said feet. Fragrant. Imagine if there is a feet in here. I don't think there is, no. Why is that? No, people were not impressed with this season. But a lot of the gripes I've been hearing have been kind of stupid. There's a really popular Path of Exile streamer I watch who essentially is like, oh, D4's bad. It's just bad. It's just the worst. It's like, okay, why? It's just bad. It's so bad. Why? Like, people, like, I can appreciate if you don't like something if you have a constructive criticism about it, but if you can't coherently put your thoughts together when you have a large platform of people who are just going to fucking parade behind you with pitchforks and say, and just basically mimic everything you say, you kind of have to be more specific. I mean, I think there are definitely things that they could be doing better for this season that could have made it more interesting. But I don't think it's, like, bad. I mean, I don't think that there's... I think it's unfair to expect that Diablo 4 is going to have anywhere near the complexity that Path of Exile or other games have. Especially it's not even been out for a year yet. You know? Ooh, 73k. Overpower crit.
I'm not ready.
Shit. I did it.
Impressive. Thank you.
So what do we get? Basic skills grant damage reduction. Very easy. Extremely easy. This is actually really good. Cool. Cooldown reduction on this. That's good. All right. Let's go back here. Okay. Well, still not getting the stuff that I need. Like, I'm still looking for just one aspect that I'm not getting. It's really annoying. I mean, but that's not going to work. If I am going to continue, like, I have a weapon that I've been using since the beginning. Not beginning, but like from a while ago that I can't get rid of because it has an aspect on it that I need, and it won't. It's not dropping the. I'm not getting any more, and I need that. It's not going to be a smart way to keep me playing. Yeah, we want to enchant something. Basic skill attack speed would be good. Basic skill attack speed or damage while berserking. Nope. I'm not going to waste a bunch of money on that. Is there anything that'd be better? No. I want to see if I can get rid of this damage over time for something. What can I get on it? Critical strike, basic skill damage, ultimate skill damage, overpower damage. All right. All right. Okay. I'm running out of materials. Let's go do Helltide. Actually, why do I have a mission out here? Oh, Nightmare Sigils. Got it. Very good. Why can't I see the Helltide stuff? That's weird. It's almost like this hell tide doesn't exist.
I can't do that.
This isn't showing like anything on my map. The fuck? Something weird's going on.
I'm a fool.
I'm not ready.
He's still alive. Jesus. I'll worry about that later. Another time, perhaps.
I'm a fool.
I guess my basic skill now feels like it's doing damage. Dead from death. Yes, it's barbarian. I am doing so they buffed one of the skills for barbarian, so that way the charge ability that I've been using now is much stronger, and it's actually a lot of fun.
I'm a fool.
Somehow I missed all those. Well, prior to this, charge was not a viable skill and didn't really do any damage. It was just more of a movement-based ability. But man, the buff they gave it essentially just made it no longer just a utility. It is now can be a primary damaging ability. I see a treasure gobbo. Yes, someone's here. It's me.
Help me find my baby.
Shit. I think the meteor source could be fun this season too, since they buffed that a little bit as well. Cool. I think right there is the next spot. They're dropping all my glyphs, which is cool. Boy. Say, don't be one of those things where it doesn't spawn the enemies I need again.
I'm not ready.
Yeah, if my charge doesn't hit, man, I lose. Like, I don't do any damage. None of my other abilities are strong enough. Hey, cats. Oh, you know. Just doing our thing. Girl.
Hello.
Alright, what glyph do I want to put in here? Every 5 willpower in range. I heard a noise. Be good. So we need willpower. How are you doing, ma'am? How is the day? Oh my god. The game is miserably laggy right now. Been a good day? A good day is, I would say, I'm just gonna venture to guess. A good day could be perceived as better than a not good day. Switching Power World? Yeah, dude. I was actually just playing Power World. I wanted to hop over to this for a bit. Damn. We fucked him up. No, you cannot. There is not cross-platform as of yet. But I know I think it's in the works. I think they are working on it. Oh my god. I would be genuinely surprised if you ended up liking Power World Spawn. Just because I know it's not really your style game. The whole, you know, pet collection and catching thing. Well, you don't want to pay for it? Oh. If they ever do cross-platform, then maybe. Or you can, you know, you can play solo. I don't know where you get the $120 at. People only paid $120 if they pre-ordered the game and wanted early access to it. Game definitely doesn't cost $120. The default option on VNet is not, it's not $100. It definitely is not $100. It's just how this is. There's psychological marketing at play right there. Promise you there'd be more outrage, more than there already is, if this game was still $100. Actually, this is probably not the right node to put here. I think it was like 60 on Steam or something like that. Shit. Is it really 70 on Steam? Wow. Huh. The more you know, I guess. Shit. I'm gonna wait for the Christmas sale. I'm just not anticipating that you'll actually ever play it. So, even if you did have it. Someone else here doing? Yeah. Cleaver. What is cleaver? While wielding an axe? Okay.
I'm a fool.
Fuck, another one. Jesus. I haven't seen any Forgotten Souls veins, like, at all, anywhere. Nope. Go back. How's Tarkov been? Don't know if you've played it in the past couple of days or not. I heard from the grapevine they have a patch coming out, like a fairly large patch. No way. I'm gonna do this and I might try a nightmare dungeon. There you are. Okay. Do we get the thing we need? No. 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 Actually, this isn't really a bad choice for something if I can get the aspect that I need, which I did not get again. I want to God, I gotta replace some of this stuff. +1 to brute force passive. +2 to all brawling skills. Yeah. +2 to the brute force passive. What is brute force? I forget. Not down here. Yeah. Overpowers deal 60% increased damage when using a two-handed weapon. I kind of want these two. Or at least this.
I don't even care where we go. Just far away from here. I'll come with you.
Could do that and then go. I'm not really focused much on enemies being vulnerable. That gives me some survivability. Jesus, game. I wonder if it would be better to do like something other than upheaval. Although the upheaval with overpower sounds good, it's just I need something that's faster, you know? Yes. Can I change anything in here? Yeah, brawling skill damage would be awesome. Damage with two-handed bludgeoning weapons would be awesome. Alright, come on, give me something good. None of that. Literally none of that. Stop. Alright, 4.3% damage. I suppose. Still not getting the stuff that I need, man. That sucks. It is infuriating. Let's go do our first nightmare dungeon. Probably do this, and then about 8 o'clock I'm gonna call it a night because it's getting late. I didn't realize how late it was. I mean, I know it's not late, but, you know, I have other responsibilities, chat. You guys aren't the focus of my life. The season is really bad. No, it's not. It's really not that bad. I think people have way too high of expectations. Why? Why is it awful? I just had this conversation with the rest of the chat earlier about how people want this game to be like something that it can't be right now. And so people like immediately are saying like D4 bad. I can't give you constructive criticism, but D4 bad. And fucking sick of hearing it. Just underwhelming. I don't think it's fair to expect them to have 3 years worth of content packed up into a single season either. This game has not been out for a year yet, so it's still going to take them time to find their identity. It's also, this game is extremely casual. I think the reason why this game feels so hollow is that the item chase isn't fun. And on top of the item chase not being fun, there's just not enough items in the game. But I'm trying not to focus on that. Item chase is not fun. D2 would beg to differ. That's part of the problem here is everyone's like, oh, D2, it was just amazing. D2 was just so good. How did they get it so wrong? It's like, because it's not Diablo 2. If you look at Diablo 2 at the core of its gameplay is fucking boring. Right? D2, there's not a whole lot of fun in D2. But what's fun about D2, there's two things that I think that keep people interested in it, is that the game has an astronomical amount of items that you can specifically grind for. And it's nostalgia. I'm doing exactly what everybody else does, man. I agree, but everybody else wants to compare it. Everyone wants to say, oh, from the company who really helped invent ARPGs, this is not acceptable. But the problem with this is that this game is it's more MMO than ARPG. What kind of content do people want in a new season? You know, I don't know. People want something where they're going to hit level 100 and still have something else to grind for. And Diablo 4 isn't giving that to people. They're not giving people something interesting to focus on when they hit max level. Because you hit max level and it's just like, all right, I have to go out and grind materials to try to get enough so I can go fight a boss once, and that takes like all day to do. And that's not fun. But I really do think that they need to essentially just do what they always do. Look at ideas from other games and essentially copy it. I think they need more bosses. Yes. I think they need more items in the game. I think the uniques I think they need to add more than 4 affixes on items. I think that they need to stop. Hold on. Let me get through this Nightmare Dungeon. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about this season. Because there's an easy fix to all of this. There really is. And they're trying. The Diablo 4 devs are trying to avoid doing it. And it's stop gating people. And with this shit right here. This is the shit I have the biggest problem with. Melee ranged utility. And then on top of that, all of these stones don't work with all of the different governing stones, right? So the whole idea behind this whole mechanic was more customization in how you can apply damage and how, you know, that's how I look at this whole thing. Like, you know, you can equip different stuff here that causes enemies to burn, can cause them to get stunned. You can automatically generate fortify with this. So you can focus some of your specs on different passive points. And that's cool. But the moment that you start saying, oh, these are just for melee, these are just range, these are just utility, and then only these can support certain things, just let it all intermix. Stop being afraid of giving people flexibility and stop trying to like silo people. If you're a barbarian, they have to be melee. You just have to be. There's nothing else you can do besides swing a melee weapon. Like, give people some flexibility in their builds. And I think that is the biggest issue. I think they had a good idea that, again, was not executed correctly. They had a good idea and they took it as, oh, you still need to abide by some like ultimatum in how classes work. And I just think they need to stop being afraid to break shit. Break it. Please do. Like, give us the chance to go in there and just find ways to just make the game fun like that. There's the unintended synergies of that kind of stuff is what makes games like Path of Exile so good. And that you can use any class can use any skill and any item for the most part. And you can find these unintentional synergies that you didn't expect it to create. And instead of, you know, Path of Exile saying, well, we don't want that. We want you to be siloed into doing just one thing and not be able to you know, scale outside of that. Path of Exile leans into it and says, okay, yeah, sure. Do it. Make a broken build. I'm not saying classes are a problem, but I'm saying the problem is the narrow focus they have on how skills and abilities and passives have to work. Oh, that's the point. Like, that's why I'm saying unintended synergies. Like, what if you could take a barbarian and equip on a barbarian a bow and make your barbarian now like a ranged barb of some sort, and being able to apply some particular ability or whatever. Like, again, unintended synergies is the whole point behind it. Well, I think when they where's this Animus? I think if they try to make the game more difficult, that creates a scaling problem for them. I don't know that they have. I don't think there is enough flexibility in the game to increase difficulty right now. But I do think they need. I think what they probably. I mean, right now they have, you know, two other seasons they can pull content from, and I think they need to. I think that's where they need to, like. I think you can build so much content around using previous seasons as like Path of Exile does and core mechanics in the game, where now you can say, I don't know, anything like that. Rob was level 100 and beat top tier dungeon. I don't know who Rob is, but if it's a streamer, it's probably because they don't have anything else to do with their life or time, and they know life a game, which inherently ruins it for everybody. But I don't think, at the end of the day, this game is bad. I don't think the season was particularly bad. I just think it's still hollow. Anyone who gets level 100 in a day, no life the game. Streamers ruin everything. I don't know. I want them to just open stuff up more, right? I think they're starting to. I mean, now they're starting to. I mean, like the new sorceress item. There's a new sorceress unique that causes it so you can. So you basically, when you cast meteor, more meteors cast. I think it's like one of the runes in. Was it a rune? It was either a rune or a set in Diablo 3 that did the same thing, where now you can cast like a rain of meteors instead of just like one meteor. That's cool. You're adding items to the game that modify or change the way that skills behave. Like one of the ideas that I had was like take whirlwind on barbarians for example. Like let's say that you can have a unique or something that whenever you use whirlwind, there's a lucky hit chance of capturing projectiles that are shot at you. And after you stop your whirlwind, it all those projectiles that it captured shoots out in random directions. And that not only does that apply to like all projectiles, magic projectiles, physical projectiles. So like if you're facing a boss who shoots a bunch of like electricity at you, or like electrical projectiles or burning projectiles, you're shooting them back, causing them to get burned or to get stunned and that kind of stuff. I think that could be cool. I also think that they should have it interact with other players' projectiles too. Like if you're in a party with someone, you can have like a rogue, like fucking spam projectiles at a warrior who's whirlwind, and then have them be like the damage and have the rogue be a support in that way. Like there it is. Unintended synergies, stuff like that. Think creatively. Think outside the box. Holy fucking shit. I still haven't gotten this fucking item. I think the other problem with this too, the reason why we enjoyed it is because we played through the story. I think they need to make it so every season you have to play a character through the story once, at least. Because the moment you have everyone skip all the content, it's like, okay, well, I mean, what do I do now? Like, I just have to go and do dungeons and grind. Like it's aimless, monotonous, pointless grinding without purpose, besides just to gain levels. And I think you know, if they're so proud of their storyline, they should Yeah, but at the end, like that's the point. At the end of you have to give players some sense of progression as they move through a game, right? You can't just like drop people into this world and say, "All right, see ya." You know, that doesn't work. That doesn't work well. Like the moment you give players purpose, it doesn't matter if they like that. Like people are going to bitch and whine and moan and cry about having to play through the story over and over again every season. It's like, yeah, but take that away and people are like, the game is so empty, it's so boring, I'm leveling up to 40 or 50 and I can't, and you know, I've just spent all this time doing stuff. It's like, that's what the story is there for. Let people play through the story, let people experience that over and over again, or force people to experience it over and over again. I just think that this is you know, two sides of a coin here. They're catering to the community so much that they're doing it. They're making changes that the community doesn't actually think. They don't actually want it. Like it's people who have time to play the game for an hour or like 3 hours on a weekend, and then maybe an hour or two during the week. They're like, you're by doing this, you're causing it so I can't experience end game content. It's like, but that's the point. I think that they're taking feedback from people who are hardcore players of action RPGs and Diablo and everything, and they hear them saying, we want more content. We want things to be harder. We want things to be more complex. And then you have the majority, the people who don't actually really know what they want. They just want to be able to play the game and experience the same shit that hardcore players experience. They want to be able to do that in a couple of hours. And the mass of people, yeah, exactly. The majority wins with them, and it's the generic non-streamer gamers who do that, who play for an hour when their kids are asleep at night on a Saturday, when their wife's in the shower. You know, that those are the people who are winning the ears of Blizzard. What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm saying Diablo 4 is being designed and built for family gamers, right? For people who have a life outside of that. You know, I know you are. I know you're fucking me, but I'm clarifying my point anyways. I think, and there was a streamer who said this before, and I wholeheartedly agree. It's Path of Exile, for instance, isn't designed for everyone to be able to experience end game content. It's hard, right? It's extremely difficult, and it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to get there. But there's more casual end game content that you can experience in Path of Exile. You just, if you want to get to that hardcore piece of that, you're gonna have to spend more time playing the game, and that's what Diablo 4 is doing wrong. Is people are saying, we want to experience all of that. We want to experience all of the content that you can possibly experience in the short amount of time that I want to play it, and they're like, okay, we'll streamline and cut and shortcut everything and get you there. Excuse me. You need a PhD to play Path of Exile? Yeah, the game is not. It's not user friendly. Yeah. I mean, but when it comes to this, like, all I'm trying to do is not focus on all that and just play the game and enjoy it. Right? I'm not looking at build guides. I'm not watching other streamers play the game. I'm just playing the game and experiencing it for myself. You know, like, I'm having a lot of fun with the new charge build that I have going on with this barbarian, because it's different. Yeah, I'm probably not going to play. I have played partially through FF7 Remake. Charge build's fun, man. But, like, again, I'm not focusing on all the other shit that they're parading around. I'm just experiencing this content at my own pace. And that's all that matters. But yeah, Path of Exile, it is not an easy game to play. But that's kind of the point. What was I doing? Oh. Oh shit, you know what? I need to do this still. The other thing I'm like irritated about is I'm still trying to. I need a new version of this imprint because I haven't found. I found this imprint once. That was it. I've not found it again, and it's frustrating. I don't even know what other games I'm anticipating or excited about. I know there's a game called Berserker Boy. They just announced their release date in March. Last Epoch. Have you checked out Last Epoch at all, Pete? Last Epoch is a good balance between Path of Exile and D4. And that game comes out of, I think it comes out of beta in February 21st. I'm definitely going to be playing that. I'm looking forward to it. And, you know, I say all this shit about this game. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know what's best. I just know what I would have fun with. So I can't really say that I speak for anyone. What level is this? 58? Okay. Yeah, that last one's supposed to be my last dungeon. But I'm done after this one, chat. I have to be. The charge is so fun. What the hell? Yeah, Power World it's kind of, that is definitely kind of an empty game, but it's a good empty. It's a mindless empty. Just run around catching shit and building a base. Sorry, chat. Gimme. I just love being able to just erase things in the screen. It definitely makes you feel powerful, which is awesome. No. No. I'm not helping you. I desire to do no such thing. Alright, please have given me the thing that I need. Please. I think I have Whispering Eye. I do. Holy performance issues, Batman. Oh shit. Okay. Why is it so laggy? Nope. 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 God damn it. I'm fucking flabbergasted, dude. I cannot believe I still haven't gotten what I need. Jesus Christ. Alright. Chat, on that note, it is time for me to call it a night. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Probably will be back tomorrow doing some sort of thing and some sort of stuff of the doing variety. So, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out. Good to see you. I will see you folks tomorrow. Peace.